This section we learn we publish a .NET application without touching a Linux server. How can I do this? Uh, it's very interesting. You see, I am in my application. I create a very simple Hello World application, and if I run this application, this is a very simple .NET 5 application, and application is starting. And you see the application is running in my local machine. Now my purpose is I am hosting this application is a VM server, Linux server. So first of all, without touching anything, writing any single command, okay, so I am coming to DigitalOcean, and inside the DigitalOcean I create a droplet that is a VM machine, and I saw a VM also already run. I remove this, destroy, confirm. Okay, there is no any droplet is present there. Okay, it's empty. So I create droplet. Yeah, I select the Ubuntu 20.04 and regular Intel SSD, and I create this 4 GB RAM or 80 GB SSD disks, and create a password based login, and the password is suppose practice, taposh practice 007, or simple taposh 007 is my password. Create the machine, and my work, write cannot end a number or special character, oh sorry, and AV. Okay, so I create the droplet. Our Linux machine is ready. uh, it's our future goal, but before we start hands-on Linux coding, I want to show you what's our final goal and what we learn, and after learning this we also can do the same job what I am doing now. Okay, so I take a couple of minutes, couple of seconds to complete the setup. Okay, the machine is ready, and it's my machine IP, and in my application I stop the application, and in our program file I said this the application is running 5000 port. And interestingly, in our solution, if I click the file explorer, you see I have a uh, some test app. Okay, so if I come to my project and reveal in Finder, I'm using Mac, so that is Finder, and come to the area, you see I created a first script, that is the bash file. If you not know Linux, then you not understand. Bash file is a one kind of exe file in Windows, and as a hosting application sh file. So I open this project in my Visual Studio Code, and then you understand properly. That is open VS Code, file, open uh, my project, bash script. Okay, so open this area and open the bash script file. You know, the Linux, the default username is root. I create the password, and okay, so tapo 007a, and password is perfect. If I click the VM and copy the IP and host this IP there. Command we paste and everything is perfect, and I copy this line in my hosting application and change everything and paste. Now you see, if I run both of this script, then application hosted in the server and you can access the application using the 90 port. Okay, so now you see nothing is showing there because not any application is hosted there. So if I run this script, our main application hosted easily in the server without touching in server. Okay, so I go to the terminal and .sh, that is run the first script. Okay, so need to write yes, need to password. I write the password, server password. And you think the in DigitalOcean they running the code is all in Linux command. We learn step by step, but now we are learning the what is our goal. Okay, so they are running the uh, command in the Linux server. I am writing some bash script automation, so wait a couple of minutes. That means this script is set up our Linux server for .NET Core environment, and you see that it's update .NET SDK, then it run runtime, then it set up in Nginx. All setup information is running the first command and taking some time because they are downloading huge package for set up our .NET environment in Linux server. So I pause the video. I think within some time it's done. Huge command is running and you see that it's unpacking .NET 5. That means it's downloading .NET 5 in server. And more interesting is I'm staying in my local machine, but the command is running perfectly in server. Okay. Okay, done. They complete our all software installation. If you go to the all Nginx already installed, if I copy their command and paste there, you see the Nginx already completed in server. Now we move our code in server. Okay, so that because I creating another script file, not need to understand it, we learn it after uh, after doing some code in upcoming lecture. Okay, so now I run this script hosting application sh, and it need to password. Okay, you see again it need to password. I write the password, and that you see they are creating the .NET application production build, and in your application you see the production published code also written there. They create the production publish and then they move the file into the server. Again it told us about the password. I write the password. Okay, cool. They told me everything is completed. If I go there and now the getting the 90 port, I think some Okay, the server, and you write the swagger. You see the application is coming without touching in our server. Okay, so very cool feature. And we learn every command, how can I do this job, and how to write the bash script step by step. Everything we learn from upcoming session, and that help you to understand how, the Linux command properly, and hosting your .NET application in Linux server without touching any single command. So that's my goal. And you see the every command, if I think to see, if you see the API application is running smoothly. Okay, so step by step we learn this, and happy coding.